Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Today I'll be doing a Year 9 Stardew Valley farm tour. As you can see, I spent 223 hours on this farm and I liked how it turned out, so I just wanted to share it to you guys and I hope you enjoy. Let's get right into it. Okay, so we'll start with this farmhouse. I went with a darker theme for the farmhouse, so I used a lot of darker furniture and modern tables and all that kind of stuff. And I also mixed in plants everywhere to help liven up the place. And I also used a pirate double bed because it fits really well with the dark theme. I just have my farm computer and stuff here along with a telephone. And then over here I have like a aquarium kind of nice looking room. I used clam, what are these called? I cannot move that. I used a clam wall sconce, which really looks nice, and I also used portholes and all that. So yeah, let's get into this is the kids' room. I went with a dark dotted kind of flooring for the rest of the house, but for the kids' room I used more of a galaxy theme, and I used lots of Junimo plushies, as you can see. And I also put a bunch of posters on the wall and it looks pretty nice. And then over here I have my TV room. This has pretty much remained unchanged except for the type of furniture and the flooring and the walls and all that. Speaking of the walls, I used this kind of cityscape wallpaper, which I thought looked really nice with the dark theme. And yeah, I have this just nice looking, sorry for saying nice so many times, but it's just a habit. But yeah, this is what I went with for the TV room. And then down here I have just a sort of living room kind of area. I used this burnt offering furniture piece, which has pretty much inspired me to kind of make this whole entire theme. And yeah, I have these modern end tables again, and it fits really well with the theme. And then over here, my kitchen, I have a lighter, kind of lighter flooring to help balance out with Haley's room over here, because you can't change your partner's flooring, which kind of sucks. And oh yeah, and as you can see, I also use floor dividers to help split up the rooms. Makes it look nicer than just having this abrupt cut. And then over here I have all my refrigerators with all my ingredients in it. This helps a lot in cooking because you just, anytime you get some sort of fruit or plant, you can just stuff it in here and you can easily you'll just finish the ingredients, all the recipes really quick. Because as you can see, I am a 100% completionist. This is a 100% completionist farm, and yeah, these refrigerators helped a lot. Then down here we have all my cellar has all my casks, yeah, I think they're casks. But yeah, I just have the optimal, I think it's optimal 118 layout, so every couple months I get 118 wine. I don't use it as much, as you can see. I already have 60 million gold, so I don't really use it as much, but it was really helpful in the early stages of the game. Okay, so let's get into the actual farm. Let's start with this shed. As you'll see on this farm, I have a lot of decorative sheds that don't really serve too much of a purpose, but this is my coffee shed. It's playing movie theater closing time right now, and I have my coffee maker. I wish you can get more of these, but you can only get one, I guess. But yeah, I just have all my coffee beans and my coffee plants, and just a nice, I also have my tea plant, one of my tea plants here. And then this is my kind of personal garden area. This is like the only place that isn't covered by Junimo huts, but it's more of a decorative thing. I don't actually use it for like profit that much because as you can see, I already have a huge farming area. But yeah, I guess we'll just go through my whole daily routine. I normally start with the coop, get a few eggs, put them in the mail machines, and also get the wool and just put in the looms. And I just collect it all at the end of the season in this chest and sell it. And as you can see right now, I'm incubating a golden egg, which you get for 100% completion on the farm from Marnie. And also you can see that I have the auto petter, which is why they have a happy face instead of a heart, but it helps boost your coop animal's mood, or any, you can put in the barn too, but it helps boost your animal's mood. And this is, you can only get this if you get it from, well, if you're on Joja, you can get it from straight from Joja. You can buy it for like 50,000, but since I'm on the community center route, I went with, you have to get it from the skull cavern. So I just got really lucky with the treasure chest down there. And then over here we have my mushroom cave. I went with a mushroom cave. I just decorated it to make it look nice. I never actually come down here or come up here, but yeah, it's just another nice looking decorative room. I'm also playing Gorman's Cave in here. It fits really well with the, obviously, the cave. And then if we go down here, I have my greenhouse. So I've always had ancient fruit in here, and I have the optimal sprinkler layout, so I use the upgraded pressure nozzle things, so I only have to waste 2 spots for sprinklers, which is really nice. And as you can see, I have all my fruit trees along the sides, and this creates, I think, 118, maybe 120, I'm pretty sure it's 118 though, ancient fruit every week. And then if we go down to our first few sheds, I have my, as you can see, my ancient fruit wine shed, which I put all the ancient fruit that you get from the greenhouse in here. And I think it's 118 once again. I didn't fill up these areas right here because it's just easier to run around instead of, like, I didn't care too much about total profit. It's just I wanted it to be easier than having to run back and forth over and over again. But anyways, we have our next shed, which is my chest shed, my productivity shed. I have all my statues in here. I have all my ores, and I have everything organized. Like Red is building. I have the 3 farming seasons up here, and I have everything organized. And I also have deconstructors, which are actually really helpful for a project that I just got finished with. I'll get back to I can't talk. I'll get back to that later. But yeah, let's go down to the next shed, which is my preserves shed, which I just make a bunch of jam in. It's the same layout as the wine, but yeah, I just currently I have blueberries because you could just get so many blueberries and it's just easy to make throughout the year. And then I guess we'll go over my 2 fish ponds. I have a blood eel fish pond, lava eel fish pond, and a sea cucumber fish pond. It doesn't make a lot of money, but it sometimes gets me lucky meals from the sea cucumbers and lava eels. I can't talk. What are they? Spicy eel from the lava eel fish pond. So those are really helpful for like Skull Cavern and all that. But yeah, they don't make a lot of money, but they help a lot. Then over here, I have my diamond crystallariums. As you can see, I didn't go with the slime hutch, like the actual slime training. I just went with just filling it up with crystallariums because they fit really well. This is only a fraction of the crystallariums I made. I'll talk about that later. But if we go down to more sheds down here, I have like a little town square kind of area with my golden clock and all my, what are these called again? Pine tar and oak resin and all that kind of stuff down here. And I have another ancient fruit wine shed, same setup as the other. And I have another kind of productivity shed with all my geode crushers and all that. This helped a lot for another project that I'll show you in a second. It was part of a shed, which I'll go down to actually right now. Which is right here, is my rainbow crystallarium shed. So yeah, it's more of a decorative thing, but it allows me to have any type of mineral whenever I want it. And I also have my new Statue of True Perfection, which gives me one prismatic shard every day. As you can see, I don't really sell the stuff, but it's just a nice looking shed. Then if we go over here, I have my Star Drop Saloon kind of thing. It's playing the Star Drop Saloon music, and it's just a nice kind of calm area. I have hops on the side, so it'll grow every single day if I water it. And I just have a bunch of like miscellaneous foods in here. And I also have another fish tank with just random fish in here. And then if we go to the next shed, as you see on my farm I have a bunch of sheds, but it's more decorative. I have another one of these fish tank sheds filled with all my legendary fish. I think that's all of them. Yeah. And then I have another shed right over here. I already showed this one. I have my final shed over here, which is my tea house. And this is probably my favorite shed of them all. It's playing Dark Corner of the Past right now. And I just have all my tea plants in here. I have tea brewing all the time. And these nice sitting areas, which is pretty nice. I also have a butterfly hutch, which you get from the Desert Trader for 200 bat wings, which just really adds a lot to it. And I also have Leia's little statue that I got. So yeah, that's the tea house. I also, if you didn't know, you can actually put flooring down on top of like the tatami floors, and it just looks really nice. Okay, so I have my mini obelisk over here, and I guess I'll just show you it now, even though it's dark. I have my 2 mills, which I never use, and I used to use this for farming, just random stuff, but currently it's just empty. I'll figure out what to do with it soon. But yeah, as you can see, I have a bunch of pigs. This is one of my main money makers. I only have 2 cows, 1 goat, and 1 ostrich. But I always go down here, collect the milk, and just put in the cheese makers. And just collect it at the end of the season. A lot of these are blocking my path. There we go. And this one's just filled with pigs. I just take all the truffles every day, put them in the oil makers, and just collect it all at the end of the day. As you can see here. So yeah, that gets me a lot of money. Like I said, I'll give an earnings report at the end of the video, along with like a screenshot showcase of all the seasons. But once again, here's another farming area next to a bunch of fruit trees. So yes, I guess I'll skip to morning and I'll show you another part of my farm. Okay, so now it's morning and I'll show you that next part of my farm, which is actually the quarry. This is the big project I was talking about earlier, where I use the deconstructors. Let's go to the mines. No, quarry. What am I talking about? Okay, so here is where all my Crystallariums went. So this gets me the most money on my farm. I'm pretty sure it gets me a bunch of diamonds, like I don't know how many, 500 diamonds every 5 days or something. So yeah, this gets me a lot of money. And basically what I did to make this, I'll have a separate video on this soon, but I just took the deconstructors, get jades from the Desert Trader by, I trade jades with the Desert Trader for staircases, deconstruct the staircases, and I get like 99 stone, which is what I need to make these. And yeah, I just did that on repeat I think it's every Thursday she sells staircases for a jade. So now if we go back home, I'll show you my Ginger Island farm. So let me just skip to that. Oh yeah, and also I have all my obelisks on the side right here next to Grandpa's shrine. Okay, so this is my Ginger Island farm. I recently switched out all my crops for more ancient fruit so I can actually fill up the 2 sheds without having to worry about not having enough. And I also have my Fairy Rose honey over here. which is, I used to have honey on the farm, but honey on the farm is just not very productive because you have to keep replanting these your flowers. But on Ginger Island you can just always have one sort of flower and they'll never die because there's no seasons. So with this setup I can just collect everything. It's kind of a hassle, but I have to go around first and then go on the inside and all that, but I never have to replant, so it gets me quite a lot of money as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I guess I'll show you my Ginger Island actual farmhouse over here. As you can see, I went with a much brighter theme over here. I think it's pretty default. I don't remember what the default was like, but it's just a nice kind of bright farmhouse. I was planning on putting a bunch of Ginger Island fish in here, but I never got to it. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for my Stardew Valley farm tour. Like I said, I'll have a screenshot showcase at the end along with a kind of earnings report. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!
And it goes a little something like